Here's the truth. Loudoun County is divided. East and West don't just look different, they live different.
Some even argue it should be split in two, especially on snow days. If you're moving here, knowing those differences can make or break your decision.
I'm Hannah, a lifetime local with the patience of a former preschool teacher.
And I'm Kristin, a former lawyer who now negotiates for Loudoun buyers and sellers.
This is Loudoun Unlocked, your inside guide to Loudoun living. First off, let's roll that map out. You may be trying to jump between Zillow and internet research to figure out where the towns are in which part of the county.
We'll go over them here, but you can also download our easy Eastern versus Western Loudoun cheat sheet that provides the major towns and statistics to easily compare the different locations. Go to our comments for that link.
In Eastern Loudoun, we're looking at Sterling, Ashburn, South Riding, the Loudoun part of Chantilly, and two in-between cities, Leesburg and Aldie. They have sections that transition between aspects of both East and West.
Parts of Leesburg, like Lansdowne or Tavistock Farm, are right at the edge, and I would consider them Eastern Loudoun. However, some areas far north of Leesburg, like Selma Estates and Elysian Heights, are so far away and rural that they are more like Western Loudoun. So when you hear the word Luckett's, it's not Leesburg anymore.
You can be in the Leesburg zip code and be minutes away from Maryland, adding a good 30 minutes minimum to your commute.
Aldie similar, so parts of it are on the east side and aren't quite as far out and have a lot of new businesses coming in, making you feel more connected. And then there are western parts that are a lot further off the road and require more driving, and you're suddenly in Middleburg.
True. For Western Loudoun, the major towns are Percival, Hamilton, Round Hill, Waterford, Lovettsville, Middleburg, Paonian Springs, and Bluemont. Western Loudoun is defined by more space, maybe some more animals, mountain views, all kinds of great things. Hey Kristin, what would you consider the #1 driver of a home purchase decision?
I don't know what.
The commute!
Oh yeah, cheesy puns aside. Most people are basing their decision on drive time. Most areas in Eastern Loudoun are closer to the action. You've got Route 28, the toll road, and metro access, all crucial if you work in Ruston, Tysons, or DC.
The metro in Ashburn opened not long ago, and it's been a plus for commuters who like options. But with that convenience comes traffic and higher home prices. It's busy in Eastern Loudoun, always something going on. Inside tip for commuters, I find that many of my friends prefer the commuter bus to the metro. Do you hear that too?
Absolutely. Now, Western Loudoun, Percival, Round Hill, Hamilton, it's a different pace. You're further out, yes, but there's space, mountain views, and peace and quiet. If your office is your laptop or you're okay with longer drives, the trade-off might be worth it.
It depends on what your day-to-day looks like. Do you want to run to Target in 5 minutes? Or would you rather look out your window and see deer or even your neighbor's chickens that escaped? Free eggs!
If this is helpful, hit like, tap subscribe, and grab our free Loudoun Unlocked guide in the description.
It's packed with town vibes, places to eat, and local tips to help you explore.
Now let's talk about trends and home options in each side of the county. In the east, you'll find newer construction, many more townhomes and condos, and master planned communities with built-in pools, shops, and gyms. Everything's at your fingertips.
Condos might be simple units on 3 to 4 levels, or 2 to 3 level homes that look like townhomes. There are some upper level condos I love in One Loudoun that have rooftop terraces. They're great combinations. I've seen some great home gyms or outdoor TV setups or all of the above up there.
Yep. Moving westward in Loudoun, you get more room, more land, more square footage, more character. You'll find homes on 1 to 3 acres, sometimes more, and in some cases no HOA. That can be a plus or a minus depending on your lifestyle.
Many people make that westward trek for more space and larger homes. Personally, we jumped from Ashburn to Percival in 2019 to get a single family home, and you all moved in 2016 to Percival from Leesburg, right?
Yep, there's no condos out here, so your lower priced homes are townhomes or smaller, older 1-level homes. A lot of the newer neighborhoods are also going to have HOAs and smaller lots, and not many pools. There's only 2 neighborhoods in all of Percival that have pools. But we've got Franklin Park for people to go to for the pool, as well as 2 different country clubs that you could belong to with pools as well.
This is where it gets interesting. Let's talk about cost. Eastern Loudoun tends to have higher price points. You're paying for proximity to DC, newer builds, and neighborhood amenities. Even condos can push above $500,000 and up, depending on the area.
Out west, the price tag might look friendlier at first glance. You can get an older 4-bedroom home on a few acres for the same price as a townhouse in Brambleton. But remember, there's likely well and septic, propane tanks, and no trash pickup coordinated for you. They're not deal breakers, they're just things you have to plan for.
There are also a few towns that have double taxes, so keep that in mind while you're planning.
All right, now let's talk about what weekends look like, because that's a big part of lifestyle too.
Eastern Loudoun has tons of conveniences. Trader Joe's, some amazing gyms, movie theaters, restaurants that stay open late. You've got breweries like Lost Rhino and entertainment hubs like One Loudoun.
Western Loudoun's more about unplugging after 9 or 10 p.m. Think wineries with mountain views, antique stores, hiking trails, meals and Saturday mornings at the farmer's market in Lovettsville or Hillsborough. I think I just described the next Hallmark movie.
And yeah, maybe some places close early, but that's kind of the charm. You trade late night takeout for fire pits and stargazing.
Still not sure where you land? That's exactly why we're here. We don't just unlock doors, we help you find the lifestyle that actually fits. So hit subscribe, grab your free Loudoun Unlocked guide, and we'll see you back here next week.
We're Kristin and Hannah, your Loudoun County experts. Thanks for watching.